So This Is Love by 4 Curious Dad on AO3. Episode 21, Chapter 9. First Date? Shinso. Check this out. Image. He was so funny when the cats came to him. Sero. What the? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Where and when did you get this? Shinso? Shinso, bro. Can you tell me? Sero was shocked, angry, and curious. Not because suddenly Shinso knew his phone number, but because it was the photo he sent. Todoroki, sleeping with Klatz, was so beautiful. Sero was boiling with jealousy. Shinso got to watch this scene even before him. He was immediately saved by the photo. So, I heard from Shinso you guys went to a cat cafe? As usual, Sero was waiting for Todoroki at the front gate. He asked him right when they met. Not really. It has cats, but it wasn't a cafe shop. Todoroki recalled his interview with Aizawa-sensei that day. The interview went by smoothly, according to his opinion. Aizawa asked whether he had some questions, so he said yes, because he wanted to know more about this place. This is actually my house. This and 2 floors up. I like to take in stray cats and foster them, looking for a new home for them, or even having them with me. Normally I let them stay upstairs because it's more tranquil, but I have to remodel the place, so I moved them down here. He also asked about what Shinso meant when he said that Todoroki was kind of close to Aizawa, being Shinso's parent. I don't think I have the right to reveal his story to you. But long story short, I'm in the process of adopting him, so yes, he's gonna be my child. Just a matter of time. Aizawa also asked him to keep it a secret until Shinso himself was ready to tell others about his situation. Because of that, he told Sero about Aizawa's house and left Shinso part out of it. I can't believe Aizawa's a cat person. All he did at school was teach and take naps in his sleeping bag. He was also kind of scary too, so I can't relate him with cats. I really want to see it. It would be great if I could come there too. I want to see how Todoroki plays with cats. You can ask Aizawa-sensei. He said I could come, but I don't know about you. Todoroki didn't find Aizawa-sensei scary. He seemed cool and distant, but his words were warm, tender, and caring. You are allowed? So cool! Do you like cats? I'm not sure, but there's this one that really likes to get close to me. Aizawa said I could come visit it any time I want. Do you want to come there today too? We can go and we'll ask him there later. Yes, but not now. Today I have to go visit my mom and tell her about the test. You can go home first. I have already come here, anyways. Better do a good job to take you home. If you agree, I want to accompany you. I will wait for you at the bench like before. Todoroki has never had anyone ask him if he was okay or agreed with anything. Enji was all about force. Fuyumi proposed with suggestions, and he went along with whatever it was to make her happy. No one in his life before. But Sero was the first to ask about his opinion. When he got used to it, meeting with Sero more and more, he got to meet others, like Midoriya or Aizawa-sensei, who started to care about what he thought or wanted. I don't want you to wait too long. It's okay, Todoroki. I want this. Besides, imagine when you come to UA, we will have more time together. This is nothing compared to later. About that. They told me that I may have passed the initial test, but I need another round for the school's board to decide, so there'll still be a long way to go. Todoroki, it's gonna be okay. I know you can do it. Todoroki stopped and turned to Sero walking by his side. It's thanks to you I can do anything, if I'm still being haunted and scared of becoming like my dad. But you said it made me change. You gave me courage to talk to my mom. Without you, I wouldn't dare come to meet her, to learn that she was ready to see me long before. Without you, we couldn't talk like we are now. All of the things he wanted to tell Sero suddenly felt too heavy and he couldn't let it out. Instead, he just said, "Thank you." with all of his sincerity. Sero found it was hard to take his eyes off of that serious look Todoroki had. The image of him burrowing in Sero's memory. His eyes were as if it was sparkling under the sunset, his hair fluttering in the wind with a bright and carefree smile. I want to kiss him. Sero, are you free this weekend? For what? Sero was being pulled back to reality by Todoroki's question. Fuyumi has 2 spare tickets for a new movie. She somehow got it and said we can go together, as a thank you gift. Oh my, she is so nice. Is it okay? I mean, I'm free, so of course I can go. Once again, thank you, sister-in-law, a lot. That's good to know. Let's meet at the lobby. Perfect. Oh, maybe after that we can go to Aizawa-sensei's place to visit the cat. Or get something to eat, depending on what you want later. Yes, that's great. So, this is a date, right? Of course. What? Todoroki said that so nonchalantly. Sero couldn't believe his ears. Date? Like, really date? Well, not the first time they've hung out, but definitely the first time Todoroki called him, and they hanged out without any excuse for manga buddies that Sero used occasionally. After a long night of staying awake because of the excitement, now Sero had arrived at the cinema, earlier than the time they agreed. He looked around nervously until he saw red and white hair from afar. Todoroki, whoa, you look handsome. Thanks. Have you been waiting long? You look tired. Are you okay? No worry, I'm okay. I have just come here. We still have time to buy popcorn. Let's go. After purchasing the popcorn, Todoroki went into the bathroom before the movie started, while Sero was waiting for him outside. Movie, isn't it too classic and straight out of the book? A man dropped himself, sitting right next to Sero. The voice sounded so familiar. He turned around to see a man in complete black hood, covering his face completely with sunglasses and a face mask. He reminded Sero of the villains they saw previously, but that joking voice was very familiar. Toya-senpai, what are you doing here? Kid, this is a public place. I can be here just like you can. Toya made himself comfortable on the seat, casually got a fistful of popcorn from Sero's. Hey, he protested. Glowing by his side, now you guys go to a movie together? Big steps. Should I hold a party for you? So you already know my feelings for him? You better not be a third wheel for our date today. Sero was thinking of breaking some rules, like using his quirk outside of school to make sure this guy stayed out of their date. Chill. I happen to have some business in the area and I saw you. So I think of coming over and say hello. Sero could already imagine a not up to good looking smirk under that mask. And did you just say it's a date? Have you asked him to clarify it? Knowing his personality, he would assume this is just a normal friendship shit. Toya giggled hysterically, trying to grab another fistful of popcorn when Sero quickly moved it away from him. What do you mean? Todoroki clearly told me it's a date. We're having a lovey-dovey good time here. Trying to get into his pants, huh? Let me tell you, you can't. You simply can't. Shouto is too arrogant and knows it all himself to be tied down with a mediocre person like you. Like father, like son. You should give up before you can. My only sincere advice for you. You're just a senpai, and no, Todoroki is different from his father. Stop comparing or assuming that they're the same. Sero grew more agitated towards his rude senpai. Seriously, how could Todoroki be friends with a guy like this? Also, why do you call him Shouto? You guys are, like, that close? Is that jealousy? Well, it's none of your business anyways. And, actually, I gotta go. Finished messing with Sero's mood, the man stood up, stretched his arms, then walked away with his hands in his pocket. Perfect timing to avoid Todoroki, who had just come back. Shall we get inside? Yes, let's... Todoroki? Yes? Is this a date? Yes, it is. What is a date, really, for you? 2 people hanging out and having fun. just like we used to a lot. Todoroki, are you perhaps thinking about a play date? Yes, isn't it right? We are friends and we spend a lot of time together and having fun together. Todoroki retrieved the popcorn from Sero and looked at him with concern. Did he hate this already? Is it a better idea to go places like they used to? But Nissan said it was a good chance while the atmosphere was for, well... Oh, so that's why Toya-senpai told me to clarify to you. Toya, you met him? What did you guys talk about? What? No, nothing much. Why? It's been days since last time we met. He told me he needs to do something, so he wouldn't meet me at lunch anymore. Really? It must be sad not seeing your senpai. You guys are so close, even calling each other first names. Yes, that's what senpai and Koshi should be. He said, so he told me his first name and he asked for mine. Oh, so because of that... But now you spend lunch with your classmates, right? No. I don't really know anyone in class. At the beginning of the semester, I kind of ignored them and didn't want to be friends with anyone. After meeting you, I don't think I need any other friends. Plus, people have already known each other and I don't. So now it's just me, alone, during lunch. Todoroki's voice lowered. He rubbed the nape of his neck and avoided Sero's observant eyes. Okay, alright. Yeah, no. Todoroki did not mean date. Oh my god. Of course he thought it was like a friend, like date as in like hang out. Oh my god. Also, I don't like Toya. You know, he seems... That comment about, like, arrogant, like, father, like, son. Nope, I don't like that. Oh well. I still have the rest of this chapter. I think I'll finish the next chapter in one. I swear to God, did I do the same thing where it's a short thing? No, it's... shit. I think it's actually gonna be, like, 4 or 5 minutes long. My bad. That's me. That's on me. That's on me. I should have ended this sooner. Oh well. Tomorrow you might have a shorter episode. Well, now that I know it's a shorter episode, I could just cut off from the next episode. So probably you'll have 2 chapters tomorrow. Yeah. I'll have to see. It depends. Because I work tomorrow, and that's when I'm going to record the next episode. So I do not know if I'll have time. So depending if I have time or not. It depends on that. But interesting. Okay, is Sero going to actually tell him, like, Sero, are you gonna, finally get the guts to actually ask him out and, like, clarify? Like, dude, you need to do it. Like, look, I'm all about, the whole slow burn, but this is getting ridiculous, dude. Sero, it's getting ridiculous. But then again, Todoroki is still developing feelings, so, it's tricky. Okay. Alright. As always, my raindrops, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to my Discord server and socials are down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.